Welcome back to Terminus, Zombie Survivors. We're on episode 7, I think we're now. Yeah, episode 7 of season 2. Now, we have come to a few close calls of failing this run, but we're actually looking at a good place at the moment. We're one step away from the park, which we're just about to enter in, which will sort finally our water situation out. We've got loads of empty bottles on us, but we've also got loads more in the car. We can go and collect some more. We've now got fuel for the car, so we can put all the crafting ingredients in the car and take that car and use it as like a mini base further on into the zone over to the western side. But now the first thing we want to be doing is we want to go through to the new zone, and we want Daisy to be going through first. One, it's cheaper for her, and two, she has all the combat abilities. But we need to pass a turn to get the AP back. And then as soon as we've gone into this park, there is a few zombies on the park. As you can see, there's one up in the north there, which has got quite a distance he can travel, but that's why we come through with some AP. Each one of these benches can be searched, and this water is an infinite source of water. As far as I'm aware, there's no way of building a base, because again, it would be nice to be able to build a base here. And then use it. You can build like there's like a tent thing I've seen somebody use. So again, infinite water, so we can fill up all the bottles, and then that water you can just cook up with a fire into clean water, so you don't have to worry about disease risk. There is a knife spear there, which is a great item to get as well. So what I want to do is switch it over to Marcus, and I want Marcus to come through as well now. He needs to move there, and he has enough AP to come through. Okay, so Daisy's going to be doing the leading on this one. Now, because it's a standard zombie, and now Daisy's getting really good at combat. She's getting really good weapons, like the steel pipe she's got. The crowbar as well is another good weapon she's got. I want to use the one with very low condition first, so I want to clear this bar out. And again, as you can see, there's a chance I can one-shot this zombie with this bar. It's going to do a minimum of 5.9, so unless I roll really low, this is the one shot and he's down. It's a totally different experience to it was in the first couple of episodes, where every single thing we did was a struggle. So again, Daisy's just coming around. Okay, she can't do anything else. And Marcus, come over to the pond. Let's just search the bench behind you. Crafting recipe book. Can make lockpicks, repair kits, and pots. I don't think I've ever seen a lock container in this game as of yet. I mean, it could be for doors, but like I said, you can easily force doors open. Making your own repair kits, really good item. Making your own pot would be really good at the start of the game, but we've already got a pot covered. So if I do learn anything on there, it's just going to be the first 2 items and then bin it. But we're going to take it. Now, what I want you to do now, Marcus, is you're going to use all your AP to fill all the bottles you've got on you. And you're going to be doing that for the next couple of turns. So if you have a look inside, you've now got 1, 2, 3 bottles, and you've still got another 10 bottles to fill up. So that's going to be your next turn as well. So let's end the turn because we've used on both characters. Now, Daisy could use a skill to search if there's any zombies in the area, but she's going to be running all the way around, checking the benches anyway. Is there a bench there? No, there's a bench there. So she will check these 2 benches and then pick up the spear. So again, I think I might control Daisy first just to make sure if I need to, Marcus has some AP left to react in case I don't kill somebody. So again, there's 4 more benches down there. And again, because Daisy's got the skill for search, she can search him a lot cheaper. Couldn't find anything. Again, it's a bit annoying you can't find anything, but it's what it is. Guidebook for hardware stores, really good. We didn't have that one. You can't do anything else on yours, so let's switch to Marcus. And Marcus, I want you to collect and fill all the bottles. Once you've filled that, you will start a fire, and then you're going to cook all this. If Daisy's cleared all the benches and all the zombies, and Marcus is still cooking the water into clean water, then Daisy could start doing some fishing. It's not the best way to do it. Fish traps, I think, are more useful. But again, you would like a base right next to a park, and then your water's under control, and then your base, you could create loads and loads of lines of crops, which then get your food under contained. Again, those have been the big issues we've had over the last 2 to 3 hours of playing, is the food and water situation. Okay, so let's have a look how Marcus is doing. Did you fill all the bottles? Yep, you've got all them bottles filled. So next turn, because you've still got a bit of AP, next turn you will be doing the fire. See if you can cook anything, because again, we are starting to get hunger issues now. We will use this one. It's going to cap out the hydration, but it will give me a little bit of satiety, and it just gives me a boost for my energy. And again, I could possibly transfer that bottle over, so that one could be cooked up as well once I've done the lap of the park. Okay, you did need to do that. Okay, so let's end a turn. Let's get your AP back. Okay, did you search this bench? Yes, there was nothing. So let's come down to this one. Couldn't find anything. Again, it seems like a waste, but if one of these was to have a gun in there, or again, I don't need another novel, I've already got enough, or as some water or as some food, then it's definitely going to be worth it. Okay, you can't do anything else. It doesn't look like there's any more zombies, but I do want to go up and pick that bone up, and then we'll make it back to Marcus. Okay, so you can't do anything else. You are a bit hungry, so we're going to have to deal with that. So Marcus, what can you do with fires? Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. Marcus has a skill here where he can lift any piece of furniture and drop it on a zombie and kills all zombies on that tile. So again, these big zombies with 20 odd health on there, you might be able to just drop a bench or something on them. It's a very useful skill. First time I've seen that on his character. Okay, so we want to be using the one with the least amount of charges. So there's a lighter up there, but weighs 1. That weighs 2, maximum 10, maximum 5. We'll just use the lighter up here. Okay. We also want to stoke it. Hence why I keep some planks on. And because we're going to be doing quite a bit of cooking here, we're going to be putting a big lumber part on there. I don't want to put it all. Okay, it has only moved 1 over. So that's good for 4 turns now. Marcus, what can you craft? Now, we might cook all the food first, just so Daisy can come round and get some food off you. Again, your satiety is not great. We do have a lot of rotten items, so we do have to be careful we don't do any cooking with those items. So let's have a look at the cook menu. You can do cheese, but I'm pretty certain that's going to be using the rotten stuff. The coffee again, I'm pretty certain most of these are going to be your rotten stuff. You have flour there. Rotten, rotten, rotten. You've got 1 potato. It looks like everything else is rotten. Let's just have a look at what a rotten sandwich. Yeah, it gives a -2 morale. But again, if we could get the morale sorted, but it doesn't give much satiety. So you've got not a lot you can actually cook. Well, you could do a vegetable soup. That's about it. What happens if I chuck in a rotten lettuce? It would just take the -2 and it doesn't put much satiety onto it. So again, that's not going to be worth it. But you need to cook some food, so we'll just cook that if we have to split it into 2. So, but again, 7 satiety is not going to really help either one of us. But we need to cook something. Okay. Cheese, I'm pretty certain, is going to be rotten. Yeah, and it's giving us no satiety. Coffee with milk. Gives us hydration, very little satiety. Again, it's just everything's rotten and just not appetizing. Again, nobody would like to eat rotten food. I'm just trying to see if anything's worthwhile cooking, which I don't think it is. No, because it just gives us disease. So what you'll do just with your rest of your AP is just cook all the water. 8 AP. That's fine. And again, we're getting quite a bit of clean water. Could have done with keeping... Actually, it might work this way. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can get all the clean water in a bottle. No, I don't think I can. I might be able to still cook it that way. But I'd prefer the big bottles to all have clean water in. Never mind. Okay, so I can't do anything else on Marcus. What can Daisy do? Nothing else, okay? Now, we are going into this situation where we're getting hungry and all that stuff again, so we do need to get out of here pretty quick. Okay, did you search this bench? You did. So let's move to there, search this bench. Can't find anything. Let's go up to that bone. Again, those are good for making like bone knives and stuff. We'll collect the glass. I'm actually interested if Daisy was to craft an item and Marcus was to finish it, does it have the stats of the original person or does it have the stats of the second person? And I don't think Daisy has... No, she has nothing partially made to test that theory out. Because if that was the case, because Daisy's got the better recipes, she could actually craft some items and then we could just pass them over and finish them off on the other character. So look, something like the wooden spear. But you would expect it to be the person. Again, we could do the black bone glue with that bone we've just picked up while we got the campfire up. Again, that's going to help us repair items. There is a flag you can create down here, which is designated as your base as a camp. I don't know what the benefits are for it because it doesn't actually say. Probably shows just up on the maps that it's your base. I think there was one achievement that needed something like that where every location on the map you had to literally set it up as your base. So again, all Daisy's going to do now is you're going to go back. You can't do anything because you're out of AP. There's no more benches or anything to do. So Marcus, finish your cooking. And then we can make it off this tile pretty quick. So that should cook all the rest of the water up. Let me just double check. I might actually be able to collect a bit more water, to be honest. Okay, you might be able to cook some more clean water. Yeah, I think I've managed to work it so everything's full. Brilliant. So we've got loads of water now. Marcus can't do anything else, and Daisy can't do anything else. Sunset in 3 hours, so we do need to get off this map tile as quick as possible. Now, what I'm going to do is Daisy, I want to move right down next to Marcus, and I want to get them both fishing. Do I want to stay up all night fishing? There's a possibility, just while I'm here. Interact with the pond. Now, I could make fishing bait, but I'm just going to try it without it. Before I do that, let's do some transferring. Now, Marcus is at 4 satiety. Daisy's at 3. So, that meal that Marcus just made, can we separate it into 2? Which was that one there. No, I can't. So, who needs the most hydration? That would be Marcus. Okay, Marcus, you just eat it. We'll transfer the flour to Sam and to Daisy, and Daisy's just going to eat it. Because I can't do anything with that at the moment to make bread, so it's better than nothing. And we'll put 2 full bottles of water, and then we'll keep that on here for crafting. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. We could transfer the bone, we could transfer the scrap and one of the cloth across as well. Hardware stores. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to try to get some food inside you. How much? You've not got much AP. Can you do anything with your map, Daisy? Could do with identifying these. For 4 AP I can get 2. Can I get any more than 2? No, that'll be fine. So what's around me? There's an house and a pharmacy. Then there's at least another 1 there, 2 there. But I can't get them for 5.7, 5.8 to find out what them 2 are. We could just move to one of the houses. We visited that one. We could just move east. I think I'm going to wait for Daisy to get some more AP before I decide what to do with her. Marcus, you've done as much cooking as you can. I don't think there's any more crafting you can do. Because again, you need to, you can make a makeshift. But again, I wouldn't need to make the makeshift here because there's plenty of water. Okay, you're going to do nothing except for trying to fish. Okay. Well, you've got energy saving, decrease energy use, improvised attack, or super strength. I don't quite understand what that is. It says no move AP until at weight is 20. So if you keep this character below 20, can it just whiz around the map doing anything for no AP? Again, I'm just going to try it because I don't know enough about this character to know that. So what is your weight in your bag? You're at 56, so we're not going to test it out anytime soon. Okay, you have no more AP left. Daisy, what are you looking like? You're depressed. Have you got anything to boost your morale? No, you got nothing to boost your morale. So what I might just get you to do is... No, it won't let you sleep there. So we need to get to that house. Okay. I was trying to get some fishing done here, but we need to get to an house to settle down. Daisy, you can go straight the way over there. Because that's where we're going to the house. Because we haven't visited it yet. We might find some food there. And then Marcus comes straight behind Daisy. End the turn. And then we can zone through. And then we've got 1 hour to assess how many zombies are there and what we can take out before the night crops in. Oh, it's a fortified house. Not great. And again, I think most of the items for trading is on Marcus, not Daisy. Let's have a look and see what you've got on here. Give help. You always want to check them first. Collect books. Gather bags. I'm not certain what this one is. Oh, it would be like extra bags, rucksacks, shoulder bags. There's no way I'll give you 4 of them. It's just too much. Books I could do. I've definitely got a load of books on the other character. And I could trade that for fuel or something so we can travel more spaces with a car. Let's have a look at your trading menu, see what we can get. Can we get any food? Well, you don't actually value the ammunition very high, so that's actually good. I think the only thing I would want on here would be the food at the top. This is very high, but again, I have some drugs. I mean, I could probably make a coffee. Actually, I think the other character was a coffee preference person, wasn't? I don't really want to give me antibiotics away. So what have I given you? 1, 2, 3 of my mediums. Is there anything else I've got which is medium? Again, I don't want to give those away. That's really poor. I mean, that's a medium value, but it's the high durability one, which we want to keep, to be honest. Very low. I don't think I can actually make it. Knife spear, maybe? At the moment, I'm just putting random items in now. They just don't have enough value. And I don't want to be giving my gloves away. Or do I? No, again, I can't really make this happen. Well, maybe that. But it's only a few little bits of food. No, as soon as that goes over. So what have we got here? We've got a low, a medium, a very low. I mean, we could probably replace a very low for a low. Then maybe... Well, we're getting close. So we've got one medium, one medium. So if we could get that low into any medium item. But again, I don't really want to be giving away them books. I mean, guns are worth a lot, but again, the whole reason I'm trying to trade. Come on, get the second bullet. No, again, I'm just trying to get that second bullet. Okay, we're just going to have to take that. Got one extra bullet. It's not a massive amount, and I've got a bit of food. Again, that wasn't great because I was hoping an house would be here. Not a fortified house. So what options do I have on this map now? I can go up to a pharmacy, but that seems really risky. I think I need to go back to the park, to that house, and then stop in this house overnight. I think that's the one we did stay at. Do I really want to be taking out a pharmacy at night? Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. We'll keep you there and we'll just pass a turn. We'll let Daisy do the leading with her vision. And I don't know how far Marcus can move, so we just keep moving them up in a chain like this. Can Daisy get to there? She can. Okay, so I've got an unidentified place as well. I'm tempted to go to that unidentified place. But would it be better for me to do a scout? It probably would, to be honest. There's nothing else down there, so it's just going to cost me 4 to find out what it is. It's a railroad. Okay, I'm not going to even attempt it. There might be another railroad here. Okay, we're not going to go through that way. Okay, Marcus, do you have enough to do a scan as well? Two for 4. Yeah, I'll take that. 2 railroads. So again, it's a good job I'm not... We're going up to the pharmacy, I've decided. Bit of a risky one. Marcus can just come up behind Daisy. You gonna pass a turn. And then we need to be leaving out that... No, that's the railroad. We need to be leaving out the pharmacy that side, okay? And then Marcus, you can get to there for 7. Again, the issue we've got now is the food is running out on both of us. And again, eating any of this stuff is just not good. Okay, let's switch to Daisy. Daisy's going to be going to that cell next time, which is going to be 4. And Daisy needs how much to move through? She needs 7.2. So she go through next turn. And Marcus. Again, nobody around the zone, so that's actually quite lucky for us. Switch to Daisy. Now she is depressed because her morale's low. And I can't sleep here. So you don't have anything to do anything for morale, dear. You can get your energy up. We've already used that. I mean, ideally, I did want that to be made into a meal. Okay, we'll just pass that through there. I might just keep the rotten stuff over here just because it's affecting when I come to cooking. That's fine. Now, if you have a look at the bags, I've got 18 weight and 50 something weight on the Daisy. I need to put this on, see if it cuts down my AP cost. But no, it's cut. I swear that's just gone up when I've put that on. No, 18.9 down to 18.6. That's fine. And let's just make sure Marcus is wearing all his gear as well. Just the 2 pieces I've got. Okay, that's fine. 14 AP on Marcus. Has Daisy got enough? No. I think Daisy's just going to have to move out and Marcus is going to have to lead his way into this one. Now you have got a torch. So let's turn your torch on. Okay, that's fine. Bit of a risky one that was, but it just saved wasting the AP. Okay, there is a zombie up to the north, but it can only move 1 square, so it's not that dangerous. Marcus. You could actually read some books or something just while you're waiting. You was reading that one for XP, wasn't you? Was there anything else? You know all the locations. You know all the locations. Pharmacies. Okay, well, you've learned a fire station. Is it anywhere near? Can't actually tell where it is. It would be nice if it highlighted on here where the new one just cropped up. Ah, it might be this one here. This fire station over this side. Okay. But again, you're not going to waste your AP. I'm just going to pass a turn. And then Daisy's going to lead out doing the attacks on the next one. And I think we've got a car there as well by the looks of it. Some sort of a 4x4 or hatchback or something like that. Okay, so let's attack. I'm not going to need a steel pipe because, again, that's just way overkill. Well, we've got a few spears. Can them do the... It would take 2 on that spear. What about the machete spear? It will take 2. Okay. Is there anything else? Well, we could do the lumber. That's fine. Gets it out of the way. What's that on the floor? A dead squirrel. Okay, that's fine. Marcus, do you want to go and pick that squirrel up? Yeah, well, you've got max AP, so you've got enough to do it. Okay, so let's pick that squirrel up and then you can butcher it. Rotten in 19 hours. So that might mean it's stale already. Okay, what has Daisy got? She has got no AP left. And Marcus, I'm going to get you to come down to this zone. That connects to the railroad, which we're not going to be touching the railroad. We're going to be going back up to the house in the northwest. But I want you to check the car. Is it broken? Can I use it? Maybe it's a fast way to get back to home base. What gear is inside? Because we have got fuel. Now, it is broken, but it's not that far broken. Got vitamins, another machete, and a rotten sandwich. Well, Daisy can pick up the rotten stuff, as we said the last time. Okay. Marcus, what can you do to a broken car? Repair with a wrench. You've got 7.2. You could take it down to 2.8 broken. What's its fuel consumption like? 1.8. Oh, its fuel level's 1.8 and its economy's 1.3. Now, we could fill that up, get 10 spaces with it quite easily. How far are we away? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get a second car up to our location. We've got a plan. You are going to repair this broken car, and then we're going to use this to get back to our own base really fast. Okay, now it's only 2.8% broken, so you might be able to do that next turn. Daisy, you've got no... So let's pass a turn, see if any zombies come towards us. We do need to get inside this building and fix it. So Marcus, spend one more turn seeing what you can do to the car. You can fix it. Brilliant. Marcus, can you fill it up as well? So that will take me 3 tiles. 1, 2. I need it to go 4, so I need to refill it up with the other can as well. Brilliant. Oh, that just saved me a long time of having to go tile by tile to get all the way back. So I've got 7 tiles I can use on this car. Fantastic. Okay, Daisy, I need you to go through the window and take out any zombies inside. Okay, there's no zombies. We'll get you to check the display units first because that's more likely to have food and stuff. Rubbing alcohol, ointments. Again, it is a pharmacy, so again, I would expect drugs more than anything else. Okay, let's just pass the turn. We did do everything with Marcus, didn't we? Well, Marcus is... Could you have enough to get in? No, you can't. Okay, so let's end the turn. Next turn, Marcus will come in and close the window. Hungry, tired and depressed. Okay, close the window. I'm going to put you in that cell there. And then I'm going to get you to start... actually, you've got 2 dead squirrels. Where's your knife? Okay, it's still good. Use the knife, okay? Okay, can you do anything with that meat? Fresh? It's both fresh. One's got 6 turns, one's got 23. I mean, you would need to have a fire, wouldn't you? Do I run the risky to have a fire? Maybe, but it'd be next turn. What can you do? That's fresh. We might be able to do a tomato and meat something. You've got coffee, so you might be able to make some coffee as well. Okay. I need you to drink that water there. Please go into that. Yes, it's giving me an empty bottle. I might be able to make some coffee in that bottle. I don't know how it works. Okay, so you're going to go and cook next turn, then you're going to sleep. Okay, Daisy. Can you just try your best to try and get something? Antibiotics, really good. Again, probably the items I'm more expecting to find here. That's a glass door, never mind. More water. Again, the item we didn't really need. Pass the turn. Okay, Marcus is starting to lose a bit of will to carry on. So let's use that lighter. What can you cook? You need to get some food. So you can cook some coffee. I need meat. So that'll be good for 11 turn. What about if I put the 2 sets of meat in? 13. What was 1? Okay. I might as well just do them all together. And then I can probably split it. You can't add anything else to that. Okay, so we'll just cook that. Okay, what else can you do? Cook vegetables. Not going to be great. Better than nothing. Let's just cook it. Coffee. Okay. Just gives morale. Again, better than nothing. Can you make a second coffee? You can. Okay. That morale boost is probably what you're going to need to save you. So, eat the coffee. That will give me a load of morale. You need to eat one of the meals. So which one? 12. Actually, it's pretty good. 13. You've got no satiety. So eat that. And then Sam will, Daisy will come down and collect the cooked vegetables. Now, you're going to do nothing else except for sleep until your energy's full. Okay, Daisy. You're hungry and depressed. Okay. Let's go to that tile there. Let's trade with the food and the coffee. Because you're doing most of the attacking as well, Daisy, you take the energy drink. You don't need all this water, so that can go over. I'm just trying to empty some of the bottles that I don't need. That's pretty good. And we've got a few seeds to bring back, but not a lot of seeds. Okay. Daisy, you need to get out of this depression. So, drink your coffee. Or eat your coffee in this case. And again, because you don't have the coffee preference, it's not as good as it is on the other character, on Marcus. Okay, satiety. Okay, you've got a bit of food inside you. Now, the question is, do I want you to sleep as well? Or do I want you to continue searching? I'm going to let you sleep as well. Hopefully there's no zombies on the map because I didn't check. Oh, this time go by very fast in this game. Okay, Marcus isn't awake yet. Daisy is, but she's still hungry. So again, she needs to go around searching stuff. Oh, there were some benches there. We could have got a better sleep. Okay, benches haven't been checked. So Daisy, let's come over and check these benches. You've got a bit of AP to do it with. Another lighter. Couldn't find anything useful. You can't do anything else. And there was Marcus. Still very low on the energy. Okay. Daisy, just keep on searching. Hopefully we can find something. Street map, antidepressants. Just take the antidepressants. Some drawers. Let's go and check that. Maybe somebody's left some snacks in here for us. Painkillers, weak medicine. No. And we've got one last room all the way over here. Okay, let's end the turn. If we need to, we'll make Marcus up, but we are about to be leaving for the car pretty soon. And there is that one cell by Marcus but hasn't been checked. Cat's Eye book. That'll be really good on Marcus because he hasn't got that ability. Some rubbing alcohol, definitely take. More painkillers. Okay, can't do anything else, so let's end the turn. Just running around the building here, we've uncovered most of the items on here. More water and some saline solution, and the last one for me to check is a digital watch. Again, very good find. Okay, I've woke up Marcus now. Marcus should be pretty full on energy. Search the one where you're at. Couldn't find anything. Is there a door near? No, the door's the other side, so let's just collect these planks because we're going back home anyway. Okay, Marcus is there. Daisy, can you get next to the cart? No, you have to wait the next turn. Okay, you both want something to eat, I am well aware. Drive. Please take me all the way back to my house. 5.2 and we've still got a little bit left in there. There's nothing else near. Let me just check one more time. I'm not going to the railroad. I've already checked all the locations around here. So we go to the house. Ideally I wanted to travel back to the house, but this is the fast way and then we could make our way over with whatever fuel we've got. Dump one car about here, leave the other car at the house with all the supplies, and then we can just search the park and do other things around this area. So yeah, let's drive back to the house. And again, 2 cars at our house now. Really good. He's got a little bit of fuel in there, not much, but we can transfer the fuel. Again, which one's better? This one's better economy. So I'll just transfer all the items from the top down to the bottom here. With Daisy and Marcus, you're going to be coming over and harvesting everything so you can cook some food. Before I do anything else, Daisy, you need to be checking the map, make sure nothing's come back on the map. No, we're good. Okay, so let's switch back to Marcus. Marcus, I want you to harvest everything. So you've got 3 corn seeds and a load of corn. Brilliant. Okay. And while I'm here, I want to plant... Let's plant the corn back in there. More seeds. And I want a good variety of different items. So we've got corn, onions. We'll put tomatoes here. And I'm pretty certain I've got more recipes with corn than anything else. So we'll put another corn up at the top here. Now, Marcus, what does it take you to make the rake? Oh, you can't make it. It's got to be made on Daisy. Switch to Daisy. What does it take you to make the rake? Now, we might have that skill book about. 10 pieces of scrap, 2 planks, and 60 work. I need to find out where that book is. It's either going to be in there, in this pile here, possibly. Okay, Marcus. Okay, you're out of AP. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. I want you to move up to here. Take everything out of this car and dump it down into the safe one. And again, to be quite honest, Marcus should have took all his crafting equipment out. I wish there was a take all button, to be honest, on the car. And again, we have got quite a lot of good items here. Do you know, I'm just going to keep the zombies headed in this car at the top. And because the other car's better and more economical with the fuel, it's the better one to be driving around. Okay, you can't do anything, so let's end the turn. Daisy, I want you to come down. Chuck everything you don't need in this car. So how much fuel I've actually got? I've got enough for 3 tiles. Even if I take the fuel out the top, I've still got enough for 3 tiles. So where would 3 tiles take me on the map? 1, 2. I'm going to park it at this house I've never been to. The car. Then hopefully in this area I can find enough fuel or fortified houses to trade to be able to bring it back. So I'd only need 1 full fuel tank to do that. I think I have got the book for finding gas stations as well. So we'll need to find that out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end it off here with... No, I've still got plenty of time. I'm going to chuck all the stuff in the... anything I don't need. So any empty bottles. That can go in the car. Empty. 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 We'll just keep the big bottles on us because those are the more better ones. I'll keep all this with me. All the rotten stuff I'll try and craft down into something and then pass it over for Marcus to finish off. We're not going to need 3 painkillers on us. I don't use sleeping pills so that can stop in the car. I don't really need those. We'll keep 1 antibiotic on us, we'll pass 1. I've never come across a burn, so we can get rid of that. If we got the good vitamins, why do we need the weak ones? And I can pass 1 of them over to Marcus. We're not going to be using lumber as weapons anymore. I mean, both those are actually quite good with weapons. Anything we're good at... Okay, that needs to go into a shotgun. I've got a good modified rifle on me, but I don't know what damage it does until we actually test it out in battle. Got a couple of good knives. I'm not going to need the cooking items. I only need one lighter at the maximum if I'm going to carry anything. I've got the second an umbrella on me. Not going to need that. I can keep that on me. I'm only going to need one of these, and we'll go with whichever the better one is. Low at 49, so we'll keep that, and then the other 3 can go away. And the same with these. That's low durability, that's medium, so we'll keep one of the mediums on us, and then the other 2 can go away. We'll keep the blankets and other items on us. I'll keep all the crafting books because I'm going to transfer that. And we've got the crafting equipment just so I can see, can I make the rake? I would need 10 scrap. I've got 9. Next question, Marcus, have you got any scrap on you? You have. You've got a load. Okay, it's not ideal, but actually I should have come here right next. Okay. Any crafting ingredients you've got, let's just transfer across. Okay, so I want you to transfer your stuff. Just so I can make the items. Again, I would rather Marcus crafts it, but again, if unfortunately, if Daisy's the one with all the skills unlocked at the moment, we'll keep the wood glue, we'll keep the empty cans, we'll transfer everything you don't need, so we'll keep the make fish and we'll keep the saline solution. Books. Okay, anything that I've already learned can be transferred across. Okay, I need to come out this menu and I need to switch it around so Daisy does the trading. Because otherwise it won't show me what I've completed on this character with books. So which one? Oh, Daisy's okay. Daisy's learnt that. Daisy's learnt that. Daisy's learnt that. Okay. Any guidebooks can come across. Okay. Crafting one. So you've got slingshot. I don't think it's in this pile. I've already read that. I'm just going to give all the books to Daisy except for the sailing and helicopter that's going back in the combat I'm keeping on me. The agility I don't need on either. The novel and the Bible I don't need on either. Again, the novel on each character is actually a good idea because we are struggling for morale at the moment. I can use that over there. We can keep that books. I'll keep one street map. Okay. So let's see what Daisy can craft now. So it was the rake. Okay, now I can transfer that over now I've started it. Yeah, and we'll see how that works out. Makeshift rain collector. We can start crafting that as well. Fertilizer. Okay. We're not going to be putting rice in there, I can guarantee you that. So we need to be looking at 0.4, 0.3. So there is the one fertilizer. Because it says you need 1 yield from 0.7 weight of material. Okay. So 0.3, 0.2, 0.2. So that should give me 2 fertilizer according to that. 0.4, 0.7. Actually, you can only do Okay, that's going to have to come out. That's going to come out. Let's get rid of the 0.2s first. Okay, that will craft up to 1. 0. Fertilizer. 0.4. And a 0.3. Okay. So I've got 4 items there I can transfer across onto Marcus and he can finish off the crafts on them. Hopefully it makes a difference, but I'm not 100% certain. Okay, Marcus. Which one are we on? We are on Daisy. So exchange it to Marcus. So all these partly done can go over to Marcus. Rotten can stop here. Powdered milk can go over. Crackers can go over. Rice can go over. We'll keep these 2 on. We'll give you a dried fish. We keep the other one just so we don't go negative on the satiety. And we don't need all this water on here. So I think that's all Sam needs. The rotten can go into the... all Daisy needs, and the rotten go into the car. Okay. I think Daisy's in a good place now. Now you're hungry and cold, so you need to be wearing something. So you need to be putting the hoodie on. We need to put the sweater on. Now you're hungry. Okay, that gives me 10. That will keep me going. And let's eat up the water. Okay. Morale. He's a bit down, so let's read a novel. Just take it down so it gets... That's fine. Morale's back up now. AP's down to nothing. Okay, next one. Marcus, what can you do? Now you've got loads of stuff in your crafting, but you need to go over to this location to get the books. So what can you do with eating? We're not going to do anything with that at the moment. Crackers and rice, you might be able to do it. Just going to get you to eat the dried fish. And I'm going to get you to put all the water in the big bottles. Drink that bottle so that one's empty. That can all go into the car now. And we'll just keep the 4 big bottles on you. I think that's all good. That's fine. Got a lot of stuff on here. So the one I was looking for isn't in these books. Okay, so you need to trade with the car now. Because again, you've got a lot of weight of stuff on. We're not using the fishing trap. We could probably put the snare trap down around here. And then when... Actually, yes, we'll leave that in the car. We'll keep 1 gas can on us so the rest can go into the car. And then we just want you to have 1 of every... We'll give you that one. Medium. Medium, that's fine. You've got a good selection of items on you now. You've got a torch and a lantern, you don't need any more. The empty light can go into there. You only need 1 lighter. These can go away. .55 condition medium. That's fine, we'll use this one out first. 80 condition medium. 61, so we'll keep the one with the iced. Just in case we want to use them for trading. Don't need 2 guns, so which gun are we going to be using? Pistol or revolver? We'll use the revolver because it's got better accuracy. We don't need 2 medium weapons. We'll keep that one, put that one away in the car. Okay, drug-wise, we've got weak vitamins. You've got strong, so that's fine. We're not using painkillers, them can go away. Weak medicine, we'll keep that on us. And we've got quite a lot of seeds on us as well. So I'm happy with that. And then we want to put all the water away that you're not going to need. Put all the empty bottles in here as well. That cuts down the weight quite drastically. So we've got 4 big, 2 small. A lot of items to craft up into food. And you don't have much AP left, so let's end the turn. I want Marcus to come to this spot to do his crafting just so he can pick up all them books as well. Because the one I want... Actually, you can make the rake. And again, because you're doing a lot of the crafting now, it's worthwhile learning everything on Marcus. Daisy, you've put everything in there, I'm pretty certain, except for the... You've probably still loaded down with a lot of the crafting ingredients. Yeah, as I thought. Don't need 2 tails, we'll just keep 1. I need 2 planks. Couple of those. Stones can all go away. Scrap can go in there. We'll keep the wood glue. We don't need the glass shard. We're not using cigarettes. Crafting is jewellery. That can go into there. So I've got rubbing alcohol and saline solution. Saline can go away. What are we not going to use out of these? We're not going to use the helicopter. We're not going to use the sailing yet. All these we can learn, fire stations and other items on the map. We've got a couple of items. We got the water. Brilliant. So what is your job going to be here? I mean, if Marcus was to go and craft the rake, we can transfer that over to Daisy and Daisy could just make some more plots. Again, I think... Oh, actually, you've got your work gloves on already with your crafting speed, so that's fine. There wasn't a workbench in this place, was there? No, there wasn't. It was just a couch. Okay, Daisy, I don't think you've got anything else to do except for... You can just read books for the moment, to be honest. There's not a lot you can do just while all the cooking's happening at the moment. So again, you did start to read a book, didn't you? Improvised attack. You might as well put all your AP into that. Again, it is a big waste of the daylight doing this, but we're going to set ourselves up. So on the next day, on day 15, we'll go over to the park and start off from that location, or as close to that location as possible. And again, having more attack damage so you can clear out the zombies in less turns is beneficial to the group. Marcus, okay, let's finish that rake off. Okay, you can't finish it this turn. So let's end the turn. And then we'll finish it the next time and then Daisy can come and collect it. And we'll make the makeshift. A fertilizer can be done later, and then what I want you to do from the next turn is you're going to be just doing cooking. So exchange the items. I want you to have the rake, and I want you to have all the seeds. So where is the rake? The rake's there, okay? Okay, we're just figuring out how to use the rake. Use... you do it that way. Oh, you need 2 AP, so you can't do anything. Okay, Marcus, did you use all yours AP? Yep. Now, this turn you're going to be making a fire and start to cook stuff. You're also going to be cooking stuff for a few turns, so you need to chuck a nice piece of wood on there. Or you could just burn all the books we've already completed if you really wanted to, but there's no need. Okay, so what can you cook is the $1 million question. Cooked rice. Yep, we'll do cooked rice. Start off. Cooked vegetables we can do fried rice, which would be pan cooked rice with a tomato. So what is the difference? So cooked rice is 10 satiety, fried rice is a bit more satiety, a bit less hydration, but a bit more morale. And it doesn't last anywhere near as long. Okay. So if we added tomato, it's up to 16.9. And I'm pretty certain we can just keep adding tomatoes to make it even better. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So for 4 AP, we're going to cook that. And then I'm pretty certain we can make another fried rice as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's another 4 AP. What else can you cook? You can do milk, but there's nothing to go with it. There's a vegetable soup or there's cooked vegetables. So cooked vegetables is 51 turn 7.2. And the soup, I'm pretty certain, is going to give hydration. Yeah, so I think in this case scenario, I'll want the cooked vegetables. And we did 2 sets of 4, but again, it needs 3 AP, so there's nothing you can do. Has Daisy got AP? Yes, she has. So again, we're going to select the rake. Bit of a weird one to use, this one. You have to keep going into your menu to select it. I should really probably be putting the seeds in at the same time. So I've got corn, onion, tomato and corn. Put 3 more corn at the top. Okay, you're out of AP. Has Marcus got anything left? Not really. So, was there anything else you could cook? I think there was cooked vegetables, wasn't that? Yep. We do that twice. And there's nothing you can do with the crackers or powdered milk at the moment that's worthwhile. Okay. So you've got a nice selection of food here. We are going to divide these into 3. And we're going to divide this into 3. And then we can just transfer them across to the other character, 3 each. So we've got plenty of food and then we've got plenty of water as well. So you need food. You need hydration as well. So 2 of them and then drink this water. Brilliant. You're nearly back up to good stats now. It's coming into the night, so we will be sleeping soon. And then for the rest of the time, I'll just get you to craft this fertilizer. Okay, that's your AP done. Daisy, you've got some AP now. Okay, so you've just done corn in there. Let's do corn in here. Then we'll rake some more grounds. Again, we want to do as much raking as we can, so when we do come back to this cell, there's plenty of food. Okay, let's try that again. So use the rake, select your tile, and then it will come down and move. Then interact, plant, and put your seed in, okay? Don't think you can interact with any other cells, can you? It takes 4 to do the next one, okay? So pass the turn. We did 2 more tomatoes, and then we'll go and collect the food off Marcus. Okay, this is a bit on the janky side. I'd love to be able to just select the tile, and because you've got the rake in there, it would automatically use it, but it doesn't. To be quite honest, you might as well just plant all the tomato seeds. There's no reason not to. Come on, select the cell, plant the seeds. And again, I'm going to need more AP to do anything more. Marcus, what have you got to do? I think you've cooked everything. You would be reading the books really to do anything else. So we want you to literally learn everything if you're going to be doing a lot of the cooking. Okay, anything you learn now you can just drop on the floor, because I'm pretty certain all these have been done by Daisy already. Again, I wouldn't mind you learning all three of those. Okay, end the turn. And again, we'll have all our books in one location if we ever need to trade them out. There's the rake. Screwdriver and a crowbar are all really useful items. Switch over to Daisy. What is Daisy doing? She's got one more tile to do. Now we just need a rainstorm to finish, so you can go there and you can put the rake away because we're not going to need it anymore. Okay, we've got quite a lot of good items in the car. We've got quite a lot of good items on us. Marcus is finished up. I think what we do now is just sleep until... And now it's just going to be sleeping until the following day. There's nothing else we can do. We've loaded up the car. We've got enough petrol for three map tiles, so we're going to be going, as we said, 1, 2, 3. We'll park at this house, which we haven't visited. We'll clear it out, and then we'll use that as a mini base camp to just go on to other locations after that point. Again, main items we want to be going to is we don't actually need to go to the park, but we want to go to the police station, the grocery, the restaurant especially, and the couple of houses up here which we've never visited. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses there. We've never been to any, or that grocery store there. So again, there's a massive part over here we can do. We've got our standard base camp here, and I think that's a good way to call off the episode. Well, if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.